Africa is a continent full of beauty, beautiful land, beautiful culture, and to add to the continent's beauty and wealth is its large concentration of precious stones and precious minerals like gold and diamonds. These precious stones and metals have remained constant throughout Africa's history of wealthy kingdoms, colonization, and independence. In fact, the wealthiest man ever, Mansa Musa, was the ruler of an empire situated in modern-day Mali. Today, Africa has its share of wealthy and affluent individuals. We will take a look at the top 3 wealthiest people in Africa, how they came to be so wealthy, and what exactly they do with their wealth. Welcome to Level Up, a place where ambitious people come to turn their dreams into reality. If you're new, don't forget to subscribe to enjoy more videos like this. Number 3 is Nassef Onis Sawiris, an Egyptian billionaire and the 3rd richest African in 2020 according to Forbes, with a net worth of $7.2 billion. Nassef is fortunate enough to have been born into his wealth as his father, Onis Sawiris, studied in the United States and went back to Egypt. He was able to start very many successful businesses, including Orascom Construction Industries. Orascom became Egypt's first multinational corporation based in Cairo and is now active in 20 different countries. Nassef followed his father's footsteps and studied in the United States. Upon completing his education in Chicago in 1982, he joined the Orascom Group, where he oversaw the company's construction activities. In 1998, his father turned over the company's management to Nassef, who became CEO of Orascom following the company's incorporation. He has been developing the company to greater heights since then and has amassed a lot of wealth. In 2004, Orascom acquired a 50% stake in Besix, a Belgian construction group and one of the world's leading international contractors with achievements such as the world's tallest skyscraper, the Burj Khalifa, and other famous buildings under its name. In 2015, under Nassef's leadership, Orascom acquired a stake in Adidas and Lafarge Holcim, a Swiss multinational company that manufactures building materials. His interests go beyond footwear and manufacturing companies, as football seems to be one of his interests. In 2018, he was announced as the chairman of Aston Villa Football Club after a company he owns acquired a 55% controlling stake in the football club. Besix is also an official sponsor of the Belgian football team, the national youth teams, and the Belgium women's national football team. Nassef is an Egyptian with Egyptian nationality, but most of his properties are overseas. He bought a $70 million penthouse in New York in 2014. Granted, the property may have seen better days owing to its dated paint and worn-out rug, but it still holds an air of opulence with breathtaking pre-war architecture. Besides, I am sure that with his wealth, Nassef can afford to renovate. The penthouse houses 16 rooms, 5 of which are bedrooms and 5 fireplaces. The property also has a terrace with a stunning view of New York and a private library. His primary residence is in London, although very little is known of it. Where would you live if you had the wealth of these African billionaires? Would you build a massive mansion in Africa or own property in large cities like Nassef, or both? Let us know your opinions in the comment section below. Nicky Oppenheimer is a South African billionaire and the second wealthiest person in Africa with a net worth of $7.7 billion. Nicky comes from old money as he inherited most of his fortune as the heir to the family fortune that started with his grandfather, Ernest Oppenheimer, who was the first to get into the diamond business. In 1888, after discovering diamonds in South Africa, DeBeers, a diamond production company, was founded. In 1929, Ernest Oppenheimer took control of the company. Ernest Oppenheimer also founded Anglo-American, a company dealing with platinum, diamond, nickel, and copper. Between Anglo-American and DeBeers, Oppenheimer controlled 90% of the world's diamond production. Ownership of the companies has been passed down to heirs in the Oppenheimer family until 2012, when Nicky sold the 40% stake of his shares in DeBeers and its subsidiaries to Anglo-American for $5.1 billion. Nicky Oppenheimer was the deputy chairman of Anglo-American. Therefore, it is safe to presume that he still has his fingers in diamond production even after selling his shares. As an adept businessman, Nicky has invested most of his wealth in different lucrative investments in Africa, the USA, Asia, and Europe. He is also the Swalu Kalahari Game Reserve owner, the largest game reserve in South Africa. The land Oppenheimer owns across South Africa, Botswana, and Zimbabwe accumulates to about 720 square miles of private land. He also founded Fireblade Aviation in 2014, with a fleet consisting of 3 planes and 2 helicopters that provides private flights out of South Africa and even hosts exclusive events for wealthy clients. Aliko Dangote is a Nigerian businessman and the wealthiest person in Africa and 162nd in the world, with a net worth of $8.1 billion. This year, he achieved a record high of $10.1 billion when Forbes listed him in Africa's billionaires list. Dangote comes from a prominent and wealthy Muslim family. His great-grandfather Alhaji Al-Hassan Dantata was the wealthiest person in West Africa by his death in 1955. Dangote's wealth does not only come from an inheritance, but he has done a great deal to add to his family's wealth. He was fascinated with business from a young age. Once he was done with his education, he founded his company, the Dangote Group, in 1977. The company started out small but snowballed as he ventured into different markets and became very successful. Dangote owns a company that deals with cement and is the largest cement producer in sub-Saharan Africa. His sugar company is the largest in Africa and the 3rd largest in the world. He does not stop there. He is looking to enter the oil business massively, as the oil refinery he has been constructing since 2016 will be the largest in the world. Dangote's patriotism and philanthropy are apparent due to his dedication to eradicating poverty and disease in Nigeria. He has donated $200 million towards stopping the current pandemic, $1.25 billion for eradicating poverty, and $1 million towards stopping Ebola. Also, the majority of his businesses are in Nigeria to increase the country's wealth. As you have probably guessed by now, he also prefers to live exclusively in Nigeria in all the elegance and luxury befitting the title of Africa's richest. His main house cost a staggering $300 million and is a vision of modern opulence and style. The property's rooms are tastefully decorated with stunning chandeliers, ornate rugs, and custom furniture. The bedrooms have exquisite views of the landscape. The house boasts a signature massive kitchen that is decorated in colors that carry around the home. He also has a private office so lavish that it has hosted the likes of Bill Gates and the former Nigerian president Goodluck Jonathan. Dangote also has an extensive collection of vehicles, including a $2 million Bugatti Veyron and a $1 million Maybach 5S7 Night. His most impressive vehicle by far is a Bombardier Global Express XRS private jet that he uses to get around. There you have it, the wealthiest people in Africa. If you like the video, be sure to leave a like. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that subscribe button and turn on your notifications so you'll never miss any of our weekly videos. Don't forget to share this video with your friends. We'll see you next time.